When the son of Zeus came straight from his mother's womb to the glittering daylight, and with his twin brother escaped the pangs of birth. From her golden throne, Hera failed not to see him when he was swaddled in his saffron baby clothes. The queen of the gods was angry at heart and at once sent snakes which passed through the open doors into the chamber's wide space, eager to writhe their quick jaws around the children. But he lifted his head on high and made first trial of battle. In two unescapable hands he seized the two serpents by their necks. He strangled them, and his grip squeezed the life out of their unspeakable frames. Was the story of the birth of Heracles the actual birth of Heracles, or was it the beginning of one of the greatest mythological manuscripts and the first universal hero archetype for all times, as well known and desired then as Batman or Superman is today? The story of Heracles and the whole panoply of Greek gods is just a metaphor for the universal desire we all have for immortality. Heracles was the extreme hero of ancient Greece. First, the 12 labours of Heracles and his never-ending battle for truth, fame and immortality. His birth and immediate trial of strength, with the serpent sent by Hera to strangle him in his crib, resemble the struggles we all have from birth to the grave. We would all love to have squeezed the life out of the unspeakable frames, just like our hero Heracles, even as a baby could do. Written as a series of episodes for the time, the evolving story of Heracles from birth to death is his legacy, inspiring us all to achieve the impossible even against impossible odds. Sporting and military heroes of the time looked up to him, hoping to also become immortal. They still do. In these ancient contests, their names would be remembered forever if they won battle or game at the iconic Olympic Games, as Hercules did in his 12 labours. And if they did not win, who would remember them? No one. Strive for glory always and become a hero. The cunning plot of fooling Atlas into holding the apples, again, could be just a teaching of strategy for his followers. In most cases today, Heracles' 12 labours have been referred to and dramatised in one way or another in cult superhero movies, scripts such as Clash of the Titans, Immortals, Percy Jackson, Jason and the Argonauts and many others. Since I have started my mythological journey at UWA, some scenes in superhero movies remind me of those stories that Greek mythology, in retrospect, have inspired. The infidelity of Zeus with Heracles' mortal mother Alcmene, while Amphitryon, her husband, was away, is a story of deceit, a story of old and a story of now. The angry wife that found out and wishes to punish Zeus by killing his child Heracles, possibly an extreme thought for today and even yesteryear, a story through time, the eternal hero and the eternal struggle. Why was Heracles named after Hera? Was it to mellow her out about the whole thing? Instead, it just made her angrier. What a poor decision on Zeus's behalf, a show of faith to her glory. Wrong, so wrong. This just brought on the demise of Heracles even quicker. It wasn't Heracles' fault his father was a serial philanderer and lover of so many beautiful Greek women, in so many deceitful ways. Was this why Heracles tried to remain loyal to his wife Megara? Sadly, this ended in tears, with his mother making him insane with rage, resulting in the killing of Megara and his children also. Poor fellow, a victim of his dysfunctional parents perhaps. Aren't we all? The constant harassment in his life. A good life, but a bad life too. Mythological circumstances prevailing. The killing of the snakes in his crib that were sent by his mother to kill him set Heracles and his mighty strength up forever. His defeat of the most unimaginable events that anybody could even think of. To the worshipping of his divine immortal status by others, the loving worry and care of his half-sister Athena, who was always there for him, and even to the time of his death and immortality, something all us mere mortals wish to be.
Πολυπώνων ανδρών. Εγώ δε Ηρακλέος αντέχομαι προφρόνος, εν κορυφές αρετάν μεγάλες αρχαίων οτρίνων λόγων. Όσο της πλάχνων υποματέρος αυτή καθαϊτάν, εσ έγραν πες διός, οδύνα φεύγον διδήμο συν κασιγνήτο μόλεν, ως ουλαθών χρυσόθρονων. Ήραν κροκοτών σπάργανων εγκατέβα, αλλά Θεόν βασιλέα, σπεχθήσα θυμό πέμπε δράκοντας άφαρ. Τι μεν ηχθήσαν πυλάν, εσ θαλάμου μυχών ευρύν έβαν, τέκνησιν οκίας γνάθους, αμφελήξαστα με μαότες, ο δε ορθών μεν άντιν κάρα, πειράτο δε πρώτον μάχας, δισέσι δεούς ευχένων, μάρψες αφίκτης χερσίν εές όφιας, αγχωμένος δε χρόνος, ψυχάς απέπνευσεν μελέων αφάτων, εκ βάρ άτλατον δέος.